What's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State coming at you with a Wednesday. Nope, not a Wednesday pile, an actual comic haul. So, I got a stack of stuff here. I'll try to get through as many as I can. I might break this up into another video. We will see. But we're going to get things going. And I'll show you guys stuff I picked up from. Well, I picked up a handful of stuff over the last few weeks. But not enough to make a pile. Not to make a pile. To make a haul, and a lot of stuff I picked up from my comic shop and eBay, and also there's a comic show I go to every couple months called the Berkeley Comic Con, and that one's a pretty cool one. You can find some stuff, you can find some junk, and I found a little bit in between. So let's get started, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know this one has something to do with John Byrne. And this one is a Marvel team-up featuring Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk. And I think this one has something to do with John Byrne's first work on the X-Men. Or something. I'm not sure. I haven't opened it yet, but I just picked this up just recently, so I've yet to look at it. And, yeah, it was there. The guy gave it to me for like $2. Not in the greatest condition. Some foxing or some scraping around the sides here. It's not. It's a reader's copy at best. I mean, maybe one day I'll find a better copy of it. But if it's readers, I'm good enough with that. It's good enough for me. This one I picked. I'm gonna go pretty random, guys, on things, so bear with me. I'm filling up my Spider-Man collection, so I picked up one or two from my comic shop. And this one is Amazing Spider-Man number 16. I believe this is part of the Spider-Man Daredevil crossover for when Daredevil's series started. So that one came in. I think they graded this one like a 4. And they might be on the money on that one finally. Nope, 3. Actually, they graded this thing a 3. So it's decent. I'm looking to fill up that collection. And so far, so good. I'm getting there. Still a lot of work to do just to get to where I need to get to on that title. Another thing I picked up was Amazing Spider-Man number 35, which I picked up from the Berkeley Comic Con. They had some pretty cool, nifty deals over there, man. I really liked going there and picking up the books I needed to pick up. A bunch of fillers basically. So I'm getting around to getting that collection filled up. This one I picked up from LCS. This is a Amazing Spider-Man. It's a reprint of a graphic novel I found at the comic shop for like $1. And I'm not sure which graphic novel it's by, but the cover, if you guys don't know who it is by the late Bernie Wrightson. And the interior is by Bernie Wrightson as well. So it's an original Spider-Man story, and it's pretty much a reprint of a graphic novel that came out years ago. So for $1, I figure, why not? It's Bernie Wrightson. Got to read something by Bernie Wrightson. It's Amazing Spider-Man. So if you guys hit your comic shop, please check that out so you can find it. What else I got here, guys? Let me see. This one I picked up from an Instagrammer. It's these Amazing Spider-Mans number 431 and 430 with Carnage, because Carnage is like a hot item nowadays. Ignore the price tag. That's not the price I paid for it. It was a little bit less. That one's a direct edition. This is a newsstand edition I picked up of Amazing Spider-Man at the Berkeley Comic Show. I guess these issues are popular right now because of Carnage. So, okay, that's fine, I guess. So, I don't know. So, decided to pick those up, and I needed them for my collection anyway, so I didn't know that the later Spider-Mans were still popular. But whatever. These I got for $1 from the Berkeley Comic Con. Well, it's more like Berkeley Comic Show. There's Avengers 185 and 187. And, the guy was trying to get me to pay $2.80, like $3 for it. I told him, dude, you got like some pencil writing on here, and he just kind of told me he'll just do it for $1, which was cool. I was fine with that because I just didn't see any sense of paying a book like this for $1. It's not even a key issue. I mean, for $3, it's not even a key issue. So I'm kind of loosely trying to fill the Avengers collection, so we'll see how that works out. I'm not holding my breath. Speaking of Avengers, you know, I went through some of his old boxes he had in there, and I found a bunch of stuff. They're really fillers of Avengers issues. I found some I think he may have stapled to keep the covers together himself, but these are definitely just readers, man. I mean, like Mighty Avengers, and this one is another issue of Avengers. Of course, another issue of Captain America crying over his boyfriend Bucky. So, another one of those issues. These he gave to me for $1 because they were pretty. They're not jacked up, but they're reader worthy. Let's put it like that. So, and it's funny. The Ultroids attack, issue 36. Like you think Ultron when you see the Ultroids attack. So I mean, Ultron's first appearance is issue 54. So, excuse me. Just to see that something like the Ultroids attack is kind of interesting. So, yeah, I got these for $1 each because they were pretty jacked up, and something tells me he may have stapled some of his action himself. So, whatever. I mean, the fact I got these is good. So I'm just going to bag and board these in the next day or so because I'm just glad these things are still together. So, got that. Also, collecting up on the Wonder Woman collection. Wonder Woman 184, an Adam Hughes cover. And, this one goes for a pretty penny. Not this exact particular issue, but, yeah, I think actually this particular issue, actually, let me just move this a little bit, for a pretty decent penny. Because I guess it's because it's Adam Hughes, and Adam Hughes is a very popular artist. So, it's pretty cool. What else we got? A couple of Instagram purchases I picked up. Once again, like I said, I'm filling up my Spider-Man collection. So I got my J. Scott Campbell Spider-Mans. Got those out of the way. Yeah, I thought I had those, but I guess I didn't. I was totally wrong. So got those off of an Instagram or online. Really cool cat. Also, another person who's pretty cool. Sold, got me hooked up on these variants of. Here, let me do one at a time. They're not gonna all hang out there. Old Man Logan, with the Maestro on the cover. Pretty much a cover swipe of Incredible Hulk 181. And I believe that's a Gabriel Del Otto cover of Venom that came out. But actually, this is definitely Gabriel Del Otto. I'm not sure if this one's. I think it's Gabriel Del Otto. This one as well. Of the Defenders #1. I just finished watching the Defenders. Defenders. That's funny. The Defenders a couple days ago. After what I saw, I'm not going to spoil it, but something tells me we're going to see more Iron Fist pretty soon, and probably in a very good depiction of Iron Fist. No spoilers. I just wanted to say that. But just watched it, finished the series, and actually, it was pretty darn good. It wasn't great. It was pretty darn good. So if you guys haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. Also, from the Berkeley Comic Con, picked up a few other Adam Hughes goodness. Didn't know he was doing Dark Knight as well. So I did Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. Found Vengeance of Vampirella. I'm always hunting for some Adam Hughes stuff. And I used to have this one, but I didn't care for it anymore because it was tops and no one did anything with tops. And this is Lady Rawhide #1. It's a special edition, so I just love that cover. It's really cool. So, got that. And, let me see. Also bought this one off eBay, which is a Hero Comics of something that Adam Hughes did here, and I'm assuming this is supposed to be Tomb Raider, but who knows? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I just like it. It's really cool. So got that. Also with that same package off eBay, got the J. Scott Campbell cover, pretty much of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and I thought, why not? They were selling one, I might as well get the other. So What else did I get here, guys? I got a few other things left. Also having to do Adam Hughes. This one fills my Catwoman collection. So my Catwoman collection is already complete now due to this issue. But it's funny. I didn't realize that Adam Hughes signed this when I bought it. Now, it's not authentic. There's no certification saying that he did sign it. But it looks fairly legit to me. So to see that he signed it and that's the last issue I needed for my Catwoman collection. And I'll have issue 1 through 83 of Catwoman. And yeah, gotta love those Adam Hughes covers, man. They really kick ass. Almost done, guys. Also got this cover here, or this issue here of OMAC, the one-man army, question mark. This is, I flip, you know what? I just bought this off another Instagrammer on Instagram, and flipping through it, this is a weird thing. This OMAC thing, honestly, I feel like this should be a movie, because this would be one of those weird movies. You know, like, if DC should make a weird movie, maybe they should take the OMAC character and do something about it. I mean, especially when you look at this cover, you're like, what the hell is that? So, you know, it's definitely worth buying. What else did I get here? This one was fairly cheap. Solar Man of the Atom. I'm a big Barry Windsor Smith fan, so I love the stuff he does. And I was also messing with, let me see it. I think I ran out of room here. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Also, going through eBay, I was looking through a bunch of Miracle Man stuff, and I just love this cover. I'm not exactly certain on who it's by, but I'm probably going to go out to the Miracle Man reprints, because even though I got the regular issues of Miracle Man, I just love the covers they're doing to this bad boy. They're doing badass stuff here. So, all new Miracle Man, annual number 1. And also, this one is one of the main reasons why I was looking for stuff on eBay in the first place. Was this Frank Cho 1 in 25 Miracle Man number 2. And I just love that cover. It's so seductive looking. It's a kick-ass cover. I love it. I mean, just look at that thing. The only thing that sucks about these Miracle Man issues is they're polybagged for some dumb reason. I haven't really looked into it too much yet, but I will get back to you guys on that. But nonetheless, I don't think it's going to affect your. I don't think it's going to affect the value of the book if you take it out of a poly bag. Personally, yeah, I just love Frank Cho's work, man. Really kick-ass stuff, and I just love this cover. You know, I mean, God, they had to just instead of just reprinting the Miracle Man, they had to just redraw it and just, you know, see how like other artists handle, you know, like Neil Gaiman's work and Neil Gaiman's work and Alan Moore's work on Miracle Man. I think it would be really an interesting thing to deal with. Also, got this one off of eBay. Yeah, this one took a bidding war just to get. But, yeah, that one took quite the war just to get that. And I'm trying to get the Arthur Adams stuff. But, you know, like, let's bear in mind, guys, Arthur Adams has been around for a long time, so I don't know why it's, like, popular now. I mean, you know, is it because of the way he draws women and they're, you know, I don't know. I've always been into Arthur Adams stuff, like, since back in the day. So when I say back in the day, I'm talking about, like, say, late 80s, early 90s, you know, and he's done stuff even before that. So it's just funny how things are just popular now. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like, I got a cover of Firestar on the cover that Arthur Adams did. It's not popular as this one, believe it or not. But that's it, guys. I just want to show you guys what I picked up for the last couple of weeks from comic shops and comic shows and eBay and such. And yeah, I'll see if I could crank out some more of these haul videos if I can. I'm not like everybody else, you know, crank out haul videos all the time, you know, except for like the Wednesday pile, which, you know, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep running that one. But yeah, guys, like I said in previous videos, please like. Looks like that. It's a thumbs up, or a thumbs up Firestar's nose. If anybody can see that, digging her nose. Also, comment, tell me what you think, and subscribe if you guys haven't. You know where the button's at. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.